What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Gray Media. This is Josh here, checking in on you out there in YouTube land. How are you doing? Welcome in. As you can see on the back wall, we have 28 days until Halloween. I know I'm a little bit late. I've been sick getting out this list, but we got 31 films here. At the end, they kind of start to go in order, but in the beginning, you know, it's kind of just like there's a lot of movies I want to watch. So I got some honorable mentions. Thanks so much for being here. Let's get into it. So for a lot of us out there, we might be parents, there might be young ones out there, and you can't watch the nasty, gory films that you like until they go to bed. Don't let that dampen your spirits. Put on 1949's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. This is actually the adventures of Mr. Toad and Ichabod. 1949, the OG Walt Disney classic. It's like 30 minutes of pure perfection. It sets the mood for October better than anything. This, I want to get one of those giant, like, framed original photos where he's like crossing the bridge. It's like $600 on eBay. Somebody buy that for me. This is my childhood. This is probably what made me fall in love with Halloween in the first place. If I lisp a little bit, my throat's really sore, so my R's and my S's are going to be a little bit, bear with me. Legend of Sleepy Hollow, first honorable mention. Honorable mention number 2, if you have kids, The Simpsons, Treehouse of Horror. Go on Disney, there's a couple of them that aren't on there though, but anything you got on hard copy, put this on. 4 or 5 episodes, perfect, dude. Treehouse of Horror, they spoof everything from The Shining, Carrie, anything you can think of, man. They're so smart. Dracula, obviously. I grew up on these as well. This is perfect for kids. They're not really going to get the adult humor, so if you want just like a quick little spooky scare, Treehouse of Horror. This one's a big part of my childhood too, you know what I mean, Vern? Ernest Scared Stupid. Is there anything better? Yea, thou will be transformed. This movie, dude. Absolutely love this thing. I'm going to go through these pretty quick, too. So this is honorable mention number 3. I absolutely worship this. Vinegar Syndrome, what are you doing? Get off your ass. Put this thing out. This is a great family feature. It used to freak me out, dude, when I was a little kid. Love this movie. Dude who likes movies, I'm looking at you, man. I know you got that poster. Sticking in the family-friendly genre, this is another one that freaked me out. This is from Vestron. Little Monsters. When did this come out? What was this, like 1991 or 92? I forget. I worship this movie. I want to cover it on the channel. Fred Savage, Howie Mandel, The Thing Under the Bed. 10 out of 10. I mean, me and my little brother quoted this movie my whole life. I'm obsessed with this movie. Little Monsters, dude. Watch it with your kids. This one's a little more for, like, you know, the 7, 8, 9-year-olds. I think that Sleepy Hollow is very accessible for all kids. When I'm putting up Halloween stuff, we watch this every year. This is a great 4K. Reference copy 4K right here. I love this thing, the little digibook that comes with it. This is a banger from Tim Burton. So I think a lot of kids can handle this thing because it does have some gore, but, you know, it still works. Not too scary, but still kind of freaky. Scared my grandma half to death. Arachnophobia. 10 out of 10. Why don't we not have a 4K of this either? Awesome film. John Goodman. I've covered it on the channel. This is great for kids. Great. You want to scare anybody? Make them have a fear of spiders, dude. Arachnophobia. Another honorable mention. There's going to be nights where you work late, you're burnt out, things are going on, you've got a birthday party to go to, and all you can do is get in a couple of episodes. What you need to be watching. Tales from the Crypt. If you watch 3 Tales from the Crypt episodes, that's about an hour and a half. That equals a feature full length. Watch yourself 4, 5, 6 of these bad boys in a row. Just put on a disc. It's perfect. Everything about Tales from the Crypt. I mean, you already know. You already know. This is the ultimate collection. I got them all like singly out there too, but this thing is thick. It's sexy. It's everything you need when you just want to throw something on quick for a quick scare. Speaking of that, throw on Demon Knight 2. Throw this bad boy on. This is my OG. I've had this thing. It's old as dirt. DVD, Demon Knight, William Sadler. Is that? Yeah, Billy Zane. 10s, dude. Are you ready out there? We're going to go kind of fast, right through these in no particular order. Number 1, Robert De Niro, Mickey Rourke, and Lisa Bonet from The Cosby Show. Angel Heart, Robert De Niro as the devil in New Orleans. Is there anything better? Number 1, Angel Heart. From Chuck Russell, this is my favorite creature feature next to like maybe The Stuff. This is a bad movie. The Blob with the slip. That's the cover you're looking for. Everything I know about horror came from watching this as like a 5-year-old. I love The Blob. It needs to be on your list. Number 2, kind of a criminally underseen movie that you can probably find streaming now, but it was everywhere about 5-10 years ago. This is a bad little undead feature. Trailer Park of Terror. Great soundtrack. Great cast. cannibalistic, barbecue meat eating, crazy movie, dude. Crazy zombies, crazy effects, gory, nasty, beautiful. Trailer Park of Terror, number 3. The scariest movie my mom had ever seen right here. This is beautiful Francis Ford Coppola from 1992. Bram Stoker's Dracula, the 4K Steelbook. It doesn't get better than this. I'm not going to cover it on the channel yet because I still suck at what I'm doing. I love everything about this. Gary Oldman as the vampire, Anthony Hopkins. How can you go wrong? That perfect movie, dude. Perfect sets, perfect costumes, perfect gore, perfect music, everything. Winona Ryder, perfect. You can't have a Halloween list without the scariest movie of all time. I'm obsessed with this. And stick around till the end. I'm going to show you a box that I just got from Fright Hex. Finally, I got the Exorcist box. This right here, the 4K, this is the Steelbook that came out last year, I think. Looks incredible, sounds incredible. The scariest movie of all time for a reason. One of my favorite books of all time. I adore The Exorcist. What is this, number 5, The Exorcist with a bullet. Number 6, you gotta have Folsey somewhere on the list. This is my favorite Folsey film, The Gates of Hell or City of the Living Dead. This is from, who put this out? Cauldron Video. Looks amazing. Awesome soundtrack, awesome cemetery work, awesome zombies, awesome effects. Disgusting down there in that crypt. Badass movie, dude. Folsey crushes it. This and the beyond, man. Number 6, City of the Living Dead or The Gates of Hell. Number 7, and part of the French extreme movement. If you don't watch Martyrs, you've got to watch Inside. Dimension Extreme, I don't have the second side, but that's fine. This is actually a Christmas movie. You can sit down with your family and you can all cuddle up under the tree and watch this. There's scissors, there's newborns, there's babies. There's a lot of bloodshed, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of barbarism. This is a bad movie. This is a bad, mean film. You gotta have extreme this October. Is this what? Is this number 7? Number 7, Inside. There's going to be nights where you need to change of pace. This is the perfect movie for that. This is my favorite in the Halloween series. Awesome soundtrack. Tommy Adkins, everyone wishes that was their dad. Halloween 3, my favorite Halloween film with a chunky box set from Scream Factory. You got to flip that title around though, and you got to have that original cover. Halloween 3, no matter what mood you're in, for me, hits right. Definitely recommend it. Number 8, Halloween 3. You know, The Strangers happened first, but Brian Bertino was not done. He was not done scaring the crap out of people. I can't talk. Bear with me. This movie is on a lot of people's list for recommendations, and it scared me a lot when I bought it. I watch it all the time. I'm in love with this movie, The Dark and the Wicked. It's everything you've heard about. It's all that, a bag of chips. It hauls the mail. It's worth writing home about. It's everything. It's bleak. There's no comic relief. It's perfect. A lot of these I've covered on the channel before for a reason. The Dark and the Wicked, 10s. In that same vein, around that same time, this movie was on Netflix and it disappeared forever. It was out of print. It came back. The Taking of Deborah Logan is a bad film, dude. Is it a bad found footage film? Is it a bad possession film? Is it an evil film? Is it about worshiping a snake? I don't know. I love this movie though. Old people freak me out if you've been following along. This movie, dude. Every time I watch it, I'm unnerved. My wife hates it. I love The Taking of Deborah Logan. Anytime I can talk about it, you gotta. Well, I lost count. This movie's so good. We're actually on number 11, and you gotta have Larry Cohen somewhere on the list this October. I chose The Stuff. Badass movie, great little change of pace. It's got the original artwork in there from Arrow Video. The Stuff is almost a family-friendly film if you want to like take Ghostbusters and make it super gory with the marshmallow. I love The Stuff. I can't recommend it enough. Is number 11? The Stuff. Number 12, it's hard to have Halloween also without having Creepshow on there. I sacrifice it because I cover that a lot. I talk about it all the time. We're going Creepshow 2. The better cover, I think. Better stories in a way. It's a little bit shorter. Old Chief Woodenhead, The Raft. Watch my video on The Raft. It's down there. It's popular. I love The Raft. And then, of course, The Hitchhiker. Thanks for the ride, lady. Badass movie. Tom Savini's The Creep. The animation, the wraparound. Creepshow 2 needs to be in your Halloween rotation. Lucky number 13. This fella's first MILF? I don't know. Film was Last Shift. He remade his own movie with a bigger budget. This is from TerrorVision, who I love. Malum. I think it's better. Some people like Last Shift better. I think that this is actually better. This is an awesome release from TerrorVision with The Slip. Great soundtrack, great demonic entities, great cult setting, great bloodshed, great gore. The police, everything. This is a great movie, dude. Number 13. Malum. Put it on your list. 14, I was going back and forth whether to put Terrified or this film on there, but you got to watch this if you haven't seen it. When Evil Lurks, surprise hit of the year last year. This was the best movie for sure. When Evil Lurks, man, this is the first time I got a content ban on my channel because I talk so much about it. I love this movie. It's an imported flick. It's from Argentina. Terrified is, I think, a really good film too. Very scary. But When Evil Lurks, dude, this is a great possession film. It's nasty. It's gory. It's straight to the point. Nobody lives. Incredible. When Evil Lurks. Is this number 14? Speaking of cults, this is probably the best cult movie of all time at number 15. This is from Imprint. Wicker Man. Gotta have it on your list. This is the Ultimate Edition. It's got 3 cuts and also the soundtrack. Bought this from Jeff from Films at Home. I bought this for like $85 on Whatnot. This is a great film. It's never looked better. A lot of people like that Steelbook. I'm a big fan of this. How can you go wrong? The Wicker Man, number 15. Incredible for a reason. Put it on your list this October. Number 16, the granddaddy of them all from Stephen King. It doesn't get better than this, Wendy. The Shining. Reference title, Warner Brothers. It's got a ton of features on it, but this thing is the moon and the stars to me. I love Jack Nicholson. He's my favorite actor. This movie changed my life, made me a horror fan for life. I love The Shining so much. I also can't cover it yet because I don't feel like I can give it the credit. Stanley Kubrick is a genius. I love everything about this. Stephen King is wrong. Let's not rant. Let's save that. Number 16, The Shining. Watch it. Number 17 is one of the 3 or 4 best horror films of all time, and this is my favorite cover from Horror Fiend on Instagram or Couch Hard. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The media cover. The VHS cover, you know what I'm talking about? This is the Dark Sky release, Blu-ray. This is a perfect film. Tobe Hooper shocked the world. Is this 1974? Absolutely incredible. Another film that I just don't want to touch yet because it's so good. It's changed my life as well. This movie is everything that you need with horror. It's up there as the best horror film of all time. I'm thinking 3 or 4, but I go back and forth. But you gotta have it. Number 18, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Required viewing. I'm throwing another Tobe Hooper in here. I just watched Salem's Lot tonight, the remake, the third one. But no, this is the Funhouse. This is a great movie. I watched it for the first time earlier this year. I love this movie. I love that cover. This is a great little haunted amusement park, haunted carnival ride in 4K. Looks great. Gore, nudity, violence, great costumes, great effects. Awesome movie, dude. The Funhouse rips. Number 19, this is a 3-pack video, but you're really only here to watch number 19, Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. It's also got Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh, which is great, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, another masterpiece. So this is a great little triple pack from MGM, but Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night does not fit with the rest of those prom night movies, but it is something else. The effects, the gore, incredible film. Number 19, Prom Night 2. Number 20, going into the well here with Severin, Burial Ground. Some of the best looking zombies that you can get. I absolutely love this movie. Look at that slipcover. It's all embossed. It's a very kind of crazy, kind of like sultry, kind of horny zombie movie, dude. This thing rips. It looks great. This release is badass. I love this film. 4K, Burial Ground. Did I say 19 or 20? We're not paying attention anymore. I'm sick. Burial Ground rips. That's all you got to remember. You know I got to hit you with some disturbing stuff, right? I believe this is number 21 from Pier Paolo Pasolini. 120 Days of Sodom. This is not going to be for everybody. This is going to ruin your Christmas dinner. This is going to ruin your turkey day. I can't show you anything inside. This is a Criterion release. It's been restored for a reason. People seem to think it's a masterpiece. I have a hard time getting through it every time I watch it, but still, if you haven't seen it, put it on your list this October. Watch it by yourself. Don't watch. I'm telling you right now. Intense movie, but throwing it on the list. This is a fun title. This is a Spanish release. This is We Are the Flesh. I want to say this came out. When did this thing come out? Like 2017, 2018. This is a nasty movie, dude. It looks great from Arrow. This Blu-ray, I just got it. I was following this movie for a while before it came out. It's disturbing, it's shocking, it's got a lot of mature elements to it. But this is a great film this October. Finally, this is kind of like the grab bag right here from 4K. Another from Arrow, another 4K. I put Hellraiser on here, but you get to choose whatever one you want. I'm going to personally say Hellbound. This is the Quartet of Torment from Arrow. These things look great. Hellbound is the best sequel. I don't know about of all time, but it is damn close. I love Hellbound so much. Put this thing on your list. You gotta watch Hellraiser. Just one of them this October. I'm saying Hellbound. The Leviathan, dude. This is more of kind of like a winter pick, but this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is Ghost Story. Is this 1980, I believe, or 1981? I've covered this movie before on the channel. I love this film so much. I love that poster art of just the house. This is a crazy good book. Awesome movie, awesome character effects, great little, almost kind of like an anthology film inside. I love Ghost Story. You gotta watch it this October. I think we're on 25, another film that kind of feels like October. Anytime there's witches outside, or it's getting dark and the fires are going, I think of this film from Rob Zombie, Lords of Salem. This is my favorite Rob Zombie movie. This is kind of like his Polanski or like his think piece. I love this movie. I love everything about Lords of Salem. Even Sherry Moon, she's fine. And I'm also cool with the ambiguous ending. I think this is an amazing film. You've got to watch Lords of Salem this year. Put it on your list. I believe we're on 26. This is another amazing film. I believe this is 1981. This is the Mondo Vision Possession. Sam Neill, I forget that girl's name. She just loses her mind. I'm going to cover this soon. This is an incredible movie from an incredible... This thing is shocking. It's brutal. It's disturbing. It's like a little David Lynchian. It's a little Lovecraftian. If you haven't seen Possession, now is the time to watch it. It's never looked better. I know there's a 4K. I think Umbrella put that thing out. This Mondo, though, looks incredible. It sounds so good. Watch it for that train sequence when she's, oh my god, dude, losing her mind, the stuff in the bed, the squid. Dude, 10 out of 10 Possession. If you've been following along, you know that I don't finish October without watching this film with my little brother. We get some beers and we sit back and everybody in the room gets to watch Dead Alive. One film so nice you have to buy it twice. I have 2 copies of this and on VHS because someone always wants to borrow because they haven't seen it, or one of them isn't playing right and you gotta like clean it, or I don't know. This thing gets passed around a lot. This is the goriest fright film of all time. I think this is a 10 out of 10. It's beyond that. It's God tier, S tier. Every Halloween, this and Night of the Demons have to be on your October list. I mean, it doesn't get any better. This is a banger. I've covered it on the channel. Go watch Dead Alive. Go watch it right now. Try to find it on physical. I know there's that Blu-ray, Brain Dead or whatever. Dead Alive, dude. As we get closer to the end of October, I always put these movies on just kind of religiously. If it's Halloween night, I usually go like dealer's choice. You either get to watch the original Halloween from John Carpenter. This is the 4K chunky box. You're welcome to pick one of the Rob Zombie Halloweens. Got Halloween 1 and 2. I like them both. I also prefer the theatrical editions. This is from Alliance. This is a Canadian release, but it plays here. The director's cut is not the way to go. You want the theatrical. These are both amazing films. So as you get closer to Halloween, I save those for the end. Anything that takes place on Halloween, you have to watch either on the 30th or the 31st. So we're right there, 29, 30, 31. House of a Thousand Corpses. I usually watch this on Halloween night. I love this film. Look at this steelbook. It doesn't get, I mean, I'm obsessed with this film. I loved it since it came out. Like, I covered it on the channel. I love this film. And then other ones I watch on Halloween, Night of the Demons. You have to watch Night of the Demons, dude. Angela's having a party and you're invited. I covered it on the channel not that long ago. Go watch it. The music, the soundtrack, the gore, the vibe, the 80s, like everyone's just like punking out. Dude, it's got, what's her name? Barbara Quigley. Dude, Night of the Demons is perfection. I watch this religiously. I might watch 1, 2, and 3 every October for sure. But yeah, you gotta watch Night of the Demons. And then Hell Night, the night before Halloween. I forgot to put this one. I always watch The Crow because it takes place on the night before Halloween. So this is a new 4K. Looks incredible. I'm a huge fan of The Crow. I'm a early 80s kid that grew up with The Crow. It was a rite of passage. So yeah, I watched this the night before. And then At some point, I watched the Misfits 1982 live concert. Sounds horrible because it's also got all the Sam Hain songs on the back. It's got Black Dream. It's got the entire like Initium album. So you got to have music too every October. So that is my list. It's actually not even close because I watch all these other films this year. So I do like a two-piece breasts and wing or thighs and legs, depending on what you're into. Every day I do 2 films, and then on the weekend I try to throw a wild card in there. It's in my community tab post. So these were just 31 that were on this list that I chose. But yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta hit 60 movies this year. You just gotta do it. You want to see the Exorcist box set? Hold up, let me grab it. All right, coming into frame. I ordered this thing in May and I got it today. Today, I complained. I have no words for. Anyway, the stuff inside luckily is banger, so we're gonna show it to you. This is the first shirt here. Pretty awesome, right? Fright Heads, The Exorcist. Really cool shirt. It's made on Comfort Colors, so those are the best shirts. If you buy all my movies are fine, guys. If you buy a lot of horror shirts, you know that Comfort Colors are the best. It just doesn't get better. The second shirt. This is a great shirt for work, 100%. Another Reagan here. Let's see if I can get it in frame. Where am I going? This way? And then the back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great shirt. It also came with a hat that I'm going to have to like bury in the backyard to try to scuff up because I don't wear anything this bright. Snapback though, great looking hat. The Exorcist hat. They like to put these like kind of like trading cards in there, which are super cool. They're in like this really hard plastic. You just collect the whole set. They do like a line every other month or something. This badass bumper sticker. I don't put stickers on my car because I don't think you should, but I have stickers everywhere, all over the place. Awesome sticker. And then this blanket, dude, was the reason I bought the whole set. It's the VHS tape. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it to you all on camera, but you get the idea. It's massive. Let's put it around me here. Oh, hold up. Taking them corners too motherfucking fast, baby. Guys, that is my 31 films that you need to watch in a horrible order. I'm also sick. I apologize. There's going to be new stuff coming this weekend. Thanks for being here. If you want to see more from me, please like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do down there. Talk some shit. I don't really care. Send it to your friends. Watch some horror movies. If you want to see my list, check out the community tabs. It's intense. There's probably like 90 films on there. So if you can't find something good to watch this Halloween, that is on you, Playboy. But yeah, take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll try not to have this lisp and this sore throat. Cheers.